Hey scholars, so I'm going to be telling you guys about my first $100 month on TpT. Yay! So I am so excited, y'all, because I've been on TpT for less than a year now. It'll be about a year in December. And I started off, like many of you guys may have started off with TpT, with not being sure, feeling like it's overwhelming, feeling like you have to do all the things. You have to make amazing thumbnails, amazing previews, and all of that stuff, right? But I'm going to be giving you guys just some kind of background on how I started off, how I kind of advanced, and how I made my first $100 month, which is a huge milestone for me in my business, because that was one of my goals this year, was to have an at least $100 month. I made over $100 on TpT selling my products. No, I do not have tons of products in my TpT store, but we'll get into kind of, what I did, right? So here is the proof. The proof is in the pudding. So my sales were $134.50 and my earnings were $105. And I'd say that's pretty good, right? An extra $100 coming in, like, it's giving, okay? It's giving. So basically, I decided that a couple of things that will work for me in my shop. One of the things I make is video guides. So video guides are super helpful, especially, as a history teacher. There are documentaries, there are DVDs that are out there that sometimes you need to just pop in and have your kids look at a video guide. So I would say one of my tips for having a TpT store that brings in traffic is to make things that people need, right? My area in specialty is making video guides for documentaries, movies, etc. And then I also have some other products like a Meet the Teacher template. I also have some research projects that surround Black history. So I really focus in mostly on Black history or African American history and culture, right? So that's kind of my niche and my specialty. And so obviously people are needing the things that I'm making. Some of my best sellers, as you guys can see here, just so you can kind of see all of the different products that I kind of sold this month, is going to be my bundles, right? So pretty much most of the purchases were bundles. So I have a couple of different bundles. So for PBS, the African Americans, Many Rivers to Cross, is 6 episodes. So I made 6 episode bundle. That's one bundle. But I also made mini bundles where you can get episodes 1 through 3, or you can get episodes 4 through 6. So that's 3 bundles right there, y'all, that I made off of products that I just already had. Boom, bundling them together. So I see a lot of power in bundling. Don't be afraid to put like products together. Don't be afraid to make things that have, serve multiple purposes in one bundle. And also my other bundle, my best-selling bundle, is a PBS reconstruction series. It's a 4-part series. For that one, since it's just 4, I just have one bundle for that one, and then I sell each episode individually. So for both of my specialty bundles, I sell every episode individually, but most of my revenue has come from having multiple types of bundles available. Right now, I'm not bundling my video guides with a project or anything like that. They're simply just the video guides, right? I mean, when I was just a buyer and not a seller on TpT, I was looking for things that I can buy in bulk, right? If I could get 6 video guides for $8, hey, boom, make it shake. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly, what I kind of see here in my dashboard. Also, I can see the source, right? So if you look here under the source, it kind of tells me where, people were coming from, and it's really from the TpT Marketplace catalog. So that lets me know that I'm making things that people need in the first place, right? I don't have to, market on my Instagram all the time. This is with me not really posting any of these products on any of my social media. So this is just from the TpT Market Catalog algorithm. So it's a pretty good algorithm if you ask me. And I do have an advanced sellers account, or like the upgraded version. So I do get to keep a little bit more of my commission. Now, I remember before I had the upgraded sellers account, I had the basic, and that $134 in sales, I probably would not have made $105. It probably would have been like $80. So I highly recommend, if you don't have the updated sellers account, to go ahead and get that, because it does help with the amount of commission. Now, I also sell my products on my own personal website as well, but TpT has a really good algorithm. And there are tons of people already going on there looking for certain things. So the chances of your item being discovered sometimes are a lot higher than if you were just selling your products on your website. Unless you have amazing SEO and optimization, it's really good to have your products on TpT, right? Something else that I did when I first started off, y'all, I did not start off fancy. I started off with Google Docs, okay? I made the worksheets, put them on TpT, y'all. I didn't even have no previews, and I did not have no thumbnails, okay? But I just started anyway. Okay, so some people are scared to just jump in and think that they have to be perfect because they see the top sellers with all of this art and stuff like that. Well, one thing we got to realize is that sometimes those people have a lot more time on their hands, or maybe they have a team person to assist them with creating these awesome designs. Some people are doing it on their own. Some people are putting in mad hours outside of their job. If you're anything like me, starting off on TpT, I did not have a whole lot of time to spare. So I had to do what I had to do at first. And then later on, as I learned, as I listened to podcasts, as I learned from people who were being really successful in TpT, I went back and I updated my thumbnails, right? And I updated my previews. I used Canva. I paid, the paid subscription, but you can totally use the free version of Canva to create your previews, to create your thumbnails. So I highly recommend, if you are someone who wants to make additional income and you feel nervous, you feel like on TpT, you have to have like 1 million products. Y'all, I literally have I want to say I don't even have 20 products in my store. Like I do not have a whole bunch of different products. Like I'm actually going to go to my page and kind of see where I'm at, but I'm pretty certain that I do not have but so many products. So let me look here and see. It's actually not letting me search, which is so weird. Sometimes this app is weird. Let's go to my page. So I have, how many products do I have? It won't tell me on the app. The app is real funny, guys. And sometimes you do have to log in, but honestly, less than 20. I have less than about 20 products. And so don't think that you have to have 50, 100 to make sales. I have less than 20 and I've made over $100 this past month, from September the 1st to September the 30th. And that was obviously a back to school season. And I woke up October 1st, the day before my birthday, and money is still rolling in, right? So don't be afraid of TpT. There are lots of ways that you can kind of get into making extra income as a teacher. TpT is one of the ways that I use. You also can, get into some influencing. You can partner up with companies. You can have a podcast. You can monetize your YouTube. You can sell t-shirts or have an Etsy shop. So there's many ways to make additional income outside of your teaching job, still using your teaching skills. I'm working on some other things, some bigger things now that I've gotten pretty comfortable with, product creation and things like that. I'm going to be working on a course here pretty soon too. So that is how I made $100 on TpT. Bundles are the way to go, y'all. Bundle your products together. If you can offer something like that, if you can give people more bang for their buck, do that. And that should help your TpT sales, as well as just making sure that at some point you go back and if you're up to it, updating those covers, updating your thumbnails, updating your descriptions, so that when teachers are looking, they know exactly what to expect from your product and, you get those sales. I hope this was helpful. Comment below any questions that you guys might have. You can also find me on Instagram at Social Studies Scholar. Send me a DM. Let me know if you have any questions about making $100 plus on TpT using bundles.